first down carry here for Johnson. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. On second down, Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
All right, here we go. Green.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
From his goal line here, Newton. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Do something. That's it. 180.
To throw on second down is Newton. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Now Newton, and the tight end Olsen, right side. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
20.
Throwing again. Newton. And right with it here over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 8 yards on the complete. But now they face third down. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, Newton buying time to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. They snap it to Newton. Out to his left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And again, it's Chubb. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Browns on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Mayfield now on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Charles. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They run it again with Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers will get the football back. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Newton. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty backs them up. It's now 2nd and 7. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends. And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.